Pat Sajak's story begins in Chicago, 1946, in a small, crowded apartment where life was anything but glamorous. His father earned a living hauling steel, while his mother wrapped candy at a factory to help make ends meet. When Pat was only 15, tragedy struck. His father passed away. To help keep a roof over their heads, Pat began delivering newspapers in the early mornings before school. Through it all, he held on to one big dream. He wanted to be behind a microphone. In high school, that dream began to take shape. Pat would skip lunch to imitate the voices of popular radio DJs, studying their rhythm and style. After graduation, he worked nights at a hotel, using the quiet hours to practice weather reports, timing himself with the chime of the lobby clock. His persistence paid off when he won a local radio contest, earning a guest spot on air. His warm voice and quick humor stood out immediately. Then in 1968, his life took an unexpected turn. He was drafted into the U.S. Army during the Vietnam War. Initially assigned to office work, Pat felt restless knowing others were risking their lives in combat. After repeated requests and a bit of political help, he was transferred to Armed Forces Radio in Saigon. From a sandbag studio with a loaded pistol tucked under the desk for safety, Pat broadcast morning shows to soldiers far from home. His mix of music, weather, and light-hearted jokes became a daily comfort, even when the occasional on-air blunder made the troops laugh. When the war ended, Pat wasn't an overnight celebrity. He took a job at a struggling Kentucky radio station, learning every part of the business from the ground up. After losing that position, he moved to Nashville, where his calm and quick thinking during a live tornado broadcast caught the attention of a talent scout. Soon he was in Los Angeles, working as a weatherman for a top local station. His life changed forever in 1981 when Wheel of Fortune was searching for a new host. NBC executives weren't convinced that a local weatherman could carry a national game show, but after fans spoke out and the original host stepped down, Pat got the call. It was the start of a television legacy. For more than 4 decades, his sharp wit, relaxed charm, and impeccable timing made Wheel of Fortune a nightly tradition for millions. Along the way, he became the longest-serving game show host in TV history, earned a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame, and built a bond with viewers that few in television ever achieve. Not every chapter was smooth. In later years, some of Pat's humor took on a sharper edge, sparking occasional viral debates. Yet, his dedication and warmth kept audiences loyal. Off-camera, he lived quietly, marrying twice and raising 2 children who stayed out of the spotlight. He pursued personal passions like crossword puzzles, sometimes publishing them under a pseudonym, and even returned to acting on stage. In 2019, Pat faced a life-threatening medical crisis when part of his intestine twisted, cutting off blood flow. During surgery, he experienced vivid hallucinations and feared he might not survive. The brush with death made him reconsider what truly mattered. By 2023, he made a heartfelt announcement. He would retire from Wheel of Fortune after nearly 40 years. It was time to focus on his health, enjoy his family, and embrace the next chapter of life. Pat Sajak's journey is more than the story of a game show host. It's a testament to resilience, persistence, and the wisdom of knowing when to step away and treasure what matters most.